Previously on Resident Evil 2. We have to help this girl out fast. What a facility to find underground.
Claire? Oh, you're finally awake. Isn't this...
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe.
Thank you, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. I grew up alone. But now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry. Rest here for a bit. I'll be right back, as soon as I found the antidote for you.
I buy that Claire's vest is petite and that it could potentially fit a child, but it got real small on that kid. Okay, that actually went pretty smooth, all things considered. Try to hold it together, girl. We'll get you something for the pain. Well, Sherry's all tucked in and we're ready to go. I've saved the game and prepared ourselves for the adventure ahead. At this point, I have killed, relatively efficiently, mind you, most everything in my way, barring a couple of zombies and hunters, or lickers. But still, look at this ammo loadout. This is partially because I chose to take the submachine gun. But even without that, we might have 20 handgun bullets left. I don't think I would have touched these bowgun bolts, and I'd be down to maybe 6 grenade rounds, or maybe more than that, because we haven't faced too many lickers. We would certainly, without a doubt, have all these acid rounds and all these flame rounds, and now the spark shot. So in this game, you don't have to go quite as ammo hoarder as you do in the first game. I know a lot of people like to run around the zombies thinking that shooting them is kind of a waste of time, but I don't recommend it unless you're going for speed runs, in which case, yeah, absolutely. Now, down this corridor is nothing we need to worry about right now, but soon. Welcome to Umbrella Labs. It is kind of impressive that this is, being fused, okay. That this is just under the police station. Like, I get that they need some kind of super lab to do their business. But did it need to rest under a big city? No, not really. Nevertheless, here we are. And the Resident Evil movie makes it out to be this giant superstructure that spans square miles under the city. Fuse case. Now turn around and use fuse case. Well worth your time and effort. I sure am glad we got to watch that whole thing. Awesome. But this should provide power to the entire facility. Or rather, facilitate the power flow for the facility. Without it, we aren't going anywhere. Now, I remember in the last episode, I had mentioned that I was going to tell everyone my virus theory. And it remains to be a theory because I think the writers changed out often enough that no one really thought about this sort of thing. But the different viruses have different behaviors. The lore established in... Oh, I thought I saw like a zombie bob its head in front of the screen. Anyway, the lore established in the first game was that the T-virus was supposed to be the development of some kind of wonder drug that they decided to weaponize. And that sounds cool. Oh. Okay, more on that in a minute. Laboratory Security Manual. Security measures in case of an emergency. In the instance of an unstable biohazardous breakout, all security measures will be directed towards the underground transport facility. In the instance that any abnormalities are detected among the cargo in transit, all materials will automatically be transported from the loading zone to the designated high-speed train, at which point all materials will be isolated and disposed of immediately. In the instance of a Class 1 emergency, the entire train will be purged and disposed of without delay. Yeah, that's just an exploding train. That's great. In the instances that the lab itself becomes contaminated, the northernmost routes currently used to transport materials and from the facility will be designated as the emergency escape route. This route will secure passage to the relay point outside the city limits. Disclosure about any information regarding research conducted here or the existence of this facility is strictly prohibited. Since it is top priority to keep all research classified, escape access may be denied under certain extenuating circumstances. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. It looks like he poured oil all over the place. Oh yeah. If you have the lighter, you can do something about that. But I don't. Not with me anyway. Can I still do this? Let's find out. Oh, fuck you. Made my heart skip. Fuck off. Nope. Okay. You only need a lighter's fire, not flame around fire. User registration. Temporary user registration for the culture experiment room. Username, guest, password, none. Valid for 24 hours. Great. Important for someone who's only going to be here for 24 hours. But going back to what I was saying about the virus theory, the T-virus was supposed to be this super regenerative virus. It was initially going to be a wonder drug, if I remember correctly. This might be some skewed memory, but they noted that weapons made from this were remarkably durable, and they were going to take that wonder regeneration capability and weaponize it. And then along comes the G virus. Superior in every way. Alright. Fucking air taser. This thing is Garbo. Big ol' hot Garbo. It has knockback. Oh, get off me, you rat bastard. I just took down a room full of zombos. Oh, I'm down to 73. I would have expected much less. But yes, G-Virus, superior in every way. You are not dead, are you? I can't aim down. Worth. And it seems to just be like this super mutagen. Like it's unstable in every way. The T-virus monsters hold their form. The G-virus just kind of gets all liquidy and gross. You know what? I changed my mind. I am, in fact, just going to ditch the spark shot because it is hot garbage. I had my fun. I'll carry around just grenade launcher rounds. How's that? Easy. Easy peasy. Worst case scenario, I suck down the herb and boom. More space. This is all I really care about, is this stuff. Now, what was I saying earlier? The G-virus basically liquefies and is unstable. Right. And then it wasn't until the remake of Resident Evil 1 that the Nemesis virus was kind of expanded on. Like, it's not the Nemesis virus. It's the T-virus, but they were experimenting with it in different ways, and that, like, ultra regeneration ability of it made Lisa Trevor nigh invulnerable. You know what I just realized? I forgot the goddamn lighter. But they gave Lisa Trevor kind of like the proto-Nemesis explanation. Like, why was Nemesis so durable when the Tyrant, the height of T-virus research, kind of paled by comparison. They showed Lisa as this kind of like unwanted accidents that they couldn't control her mutation, so they're like, no, this is too dangerous. We're gonna say screw that noise. And we're just gonna go to this much more stable version of T-virus research and explore that some more, which I think was probably the smart move. But then, like, Code Veronica comes along, and it starts getting a little off the rails. Code Veronica itself not being the best game. Arguably the best looking of the classic Resident Evils. Although I still contend that it's a little on the bland side. You know what? No. I will in fact fight that Resident Evil 3 is the better looking of the classic Resident Evils. Fuck you, plant! Nice. Anything else in here I want? Anything on you? Anything over here? But yeah, Code Veronica comes along and it's all, it expands on the T-virus research, like, no, there's another way to do this, but you gotta take your time. Okay, here's some super liquors. Oh, the fuck. Yeah, okay. I think they're just referred to as liquor bees. They're darker, they've got bigger claws. They're really nasty. Oh, dope. Definitely take that. We're okay. We're okay on ink ribbons. And this room's absolutely optional. You only go in there for grenade rounds, and that's it. Otherwise, you just pass it up. Speedrunners, take notice. Ignore that room. Yeah, the T. Veronica virus, I think is what it was called. And I'll admit, it was an impressive looking virus. Fuck you. Did I get them both? I got them both with the first shot. Alright. I'm wasting shots over here. But it's at that point where I think they just kind of stopped doing anything with, like, identifying the viruses as doing different things. Along came Resident Evil 4 with, oh, I forget what the parasite's called, but they drifted away from virus research and more into, like, here's a variety of different kind of creatures in the world. It doesn't have to be zombies, but look, they're still infected and they'll still want to gnaw your flesh. More liquor bees. Oh, fuck. Can I hit you with the splash damage? I'm trying to get their attention by running just a little bit. Eat shit. Okay. 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 Ammo well spent. I got liquored. I got liquored with the tongue. Oh, son of a... There we go. Nice. Got you. Oh, shit. Okay, we got an ass ton of these. No sense in needing to hoard. Suck these down. Everything's fine. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 came along. It became about this parasite. Resident Evil 5 carried the torch of that parasite and, I don't know, research in modifying it, I guess. And then Resident Evil 6 is just big old question marks. Like, what even was the point of that? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. A map of the lab is available here. Will you, download it? Yeah, we will. Get out of my inventory, various things. We don't need you anymore. I'm hopeful that, with the Resident Evil 2 remake, that we will get a return to, like, what makes the T-virus stand out? What makes it unique? Well, its secondary effects is it makes zombies. Alright, what makes a G-virus unique? Well, it makes William Birkin just ludicrously unstable. It's highly locked. Oh. Well, probably this one then. You take the weapon box key? Yeah. Grenade rounds? Yeah, I'll take grenade rounds. Is this must be different for Leon. I think it's like a magnum or magnum ammo. I forget. Oh, you look so familiar! You're like classic zombies. You're researchers. Classic from the first game, but you just look better. Like if okay, going back to my tangent that I've been going on all episode. If you're familiar with writing practices at all, story building, like, oh, buddy, back off. Oh no, you are now unidentifiable. I'm kinda sorry. Writers will be familiar with, oh, I don't know that there's a term for it. but ooh, the base vaccine, we're gonna need that. There is like the unidentified character, and sometimes that character comes in the form of the environment, the world that all the other characters inhabit. Oh,
Annette!
You killed William. I'll never forgive you for that.
Wait!
I've just prepared a sample of the G-virus. And this time, no one will take it from me. This is the most significant piece of research my husband has ever left in my hands.
Stop it! Sherry's in serious trouble. William implanted her with his embryos. There's no telling when they'll pupate. And if that happens, then Sherry won't...
What? William.
Oh, shit biscuits. Annette? Dick.
William is still alive. He's getting stronger with each skin he casts off. Sherry!
Tell me what I need to know. How can I save Sherry?
I have detailed information. Everything you need to know to prepare the antidote is right here.
Instructions for synthesis of the G-virus antigen. G-vaccine, codenamed Devil. Any beings infected by the G-virus will reproduce through the impregmentation of embryos within another living being. Unless rejected by that host, the embryo will undertake a process of gradual cellular invasion, infecting the host cells on a modular level as it rewrites their DNA. Once the metamorphosis is complete, the host will be capable of continuing the cycle of self-replication. The duration of time for the process as it runs its course will vary subject to subject. In the early stages of cellular invasion, it is possible to halt progression through the metamorphosis through the administration of the G-vaccine antigen. The following procedure details the synthesis. The vaccine creation requires the base vaccine. This can be arranged by the activator VAM. First set the empty cartridge to the VAM and accelerate it. After several moments, the process will be complete, and the white-colored base vaccine will set in the cartridge automatically. Then confirm the green light is on, remove the cartridge, and proceed to blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Save my daughter. And tell her I'm sorry I wasn't a better mother. Tell her I love her. Sherry.
Annette!
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Holy shit. That was much sooner than I anticipated. Alright, the G-virus has been smashed. We got places we need to be. Let's go.